Alrighty, today on the lovely Gamingmadirocks, as you guys know, in our last episode, we were going to see if Vanilla Bites is going to make it or not. And you know, this is I think this is Thursday's episode. This might be Friday's. Now if you guys are seeing, one of the episodes that I released in the previous week, this week, was the how can I put it this way? It was the Magic Maker, not Magic Maker, Music Maker Jam. I hope you guys want to check that out too, but do that after this episode. And if you guys, let's see if we can get more afloat this time. A lot of it is just education. We're gonna try to get networking, because sometimes we need to have at least a little bit of everything. Because it looks like that it's mostly networking that's our slowest right now. And we did sell a little bit stock, so we are going to be staying afloat. Well, Vanilla Bites too. You know, it's barely slow. It's barely hanging on for dear life. I think we will definitely get you networking there, because I think it's more noticeably it's networking problem, and I think we can accept that there and accept you as well. They want that done by a certain amount, and they want that done by a certain amount. We can do that. We can probably get this one done if we put that at a low priority. Alrighty, let's go networking. I think we can probably maybe go for a little bit of some system. We're gonna educate you in let's do a little bit of networking there, because that way that we can get some things done. Now, I know that we aren't going to be able to continue to produce a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do is let's duplicate you. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So contract work, no, not contract work, our distribution, we are making, it looks like that we aren't making enough. Enough on that. No details. You know, make that less down. I think what it is our goal is 40,000, but we're only in stock. And if we are only making that much, I think we did order a few more printers. No, not hire another employee. We're going to manage staff. I'm going to hire 2 more couriers. We're going to take that one to 10. Take those 2 to 11. We're going to hire another courier. Another 2 couriers. Keep 1 at that, and then we'll bring 1 at 2. So that we can get more out there. Now, if we go into go to our distribution, we're still not seeing that out of the red zone. So we want to get that thing out of the red zone as much as we can. So we'll add in a few more printing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take out the 2. And we're going to actually shift some of the 2s. We're going to go back by 1 on the 2s. We'll have 1 at, yeah. And then we'll shift some of those to 7. We'll keep a couple of those to start. I'm in at 7 a.m. But I think it's most notably that, you know, that we have a lot of support for these. The support for these ones are going to be a lot higher. For the ones that have the more active users, goes higher. Support 0 queued because it has less active, so we're going to drop you down to 1. You still have some active users, so up you down to there. Slideskate does have a little bit of still some active users, so burglars are mainly robbing up there and not down here, which is good. So I want to see, are we going to be able to make the printing job deal though? It doesn't seem like it. And that's going to be still low priority. Okay, so I think that can stay there. I think most notably the problem is that we're not printing enough. So I'm going to build an extra one there. Victoria Miller. Hold on, we're going to pause you. Let's go and hire another employee, but first off, you're going to be educated in full network. We're going to look for somebody who can do a lot more in terms of programming, and we're going to go network. Begin looking. You have a little bit of some system and network, and some 3D art and audio. Most notably, you also have. You're going to be the high. Oh, we also got this guy down here as well. They both have the same skill set. So you're going to hire you. And I'm also going to hire you as well. I know that we probably don't have enough room. But let's get a review on this. This is our final review, and then we'll release it this year. I'm not accepting any more deals right now from those guys because we really need to get this done. We're gonna manage staff. Let's call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And we'll push out more that we can more. If we can duplicate you and then set and rotate. And I think we can get more printing. Because I think that's what we need right now. And if we go into distribution, I think we can make this up now. I very well think we can. I want to do this until the other one is basically when we can't make that one anymore. anymore. So, and I think that it's, yeah. I think that should be good enough. We should be able to get them both done in time. Not in time. And I know that we don't have a lot of cleaning, but we had to cut. Support's still going on for these guys. What I'm going to do is, what I'm doing is we're going to duplicate. And then we're going to need to duplicate the furniture there. Oops. I have one that can't get access to it, so we'll have to move you to there. Core team, going to be educated in system, and you're going to be educated in network. Okay, so let's end that review. I didn't check the review on that thing. It's been sitting there. I think we're going to do a final iteration on that thing. And I'll have to print last copy of Gardens products with little over 0 months to go. Cost of total. Yeah, with the canceled support because due to bad performance, our company's going down, but I think I'm going to hire 3 more service people. You're hired, dude, because you're getting a chance to fix a bug. You're going to be hired. And you're hired. So we have 3 new people on the service team. We'll take Beta INC, I guess. It'll take another hosting job. I'm going to have to say we're going to have to cancel support on that one. Because, frankly, there's not a lot of users on that one. And Vanilla Bytes. That's why I had put that into there. We probably should have it done by 21. No longer carries the publishing duties of Vanilla Bytes. Bad quality. That's fine that they can no longer publish it, can no longer support it in that way. Right? Because I don't think we're getting any much of active users anyway. That's going to be up there as well. We are starting to get more satisfaction on some of these because, you know, we missed a lot, but there's not much into queue. We still have a little bit of 15 active users and 13 are queued. And there's not many left. Let's put that at a high priority. And maybe we can get more active users. I don't know. Cancel support with those guys. Educate you. Networking. Nobites 3 should be coming up here soon. We're heading for bankruptcy, yeah, I know. I want to see if I can get in the last code in today, and then we'll promote this. And I'm also going to, I'm going to sell that furniture there. To sell one of our things off because our internet bills probably our finances. If you look at it, we're losing a lot of due to maintenance. Software is a little bit down there. Okay, let's promote this thing. And let's market a, hold on, we're going to pause this thing. Upcoming releases. May of 2001 is the next antivirus. We also have October of 2001. Let's shoot for January of 2001 this year. And that's going to give us a considerable amount of, we'll announce January of 2001. Going to give us about 3 months for beta progress, and we'll market this. And we'll also market a press build as well. No one by May of that year, except we'll also accept you. Because if we accept the lower end stuff that doesn't need, that's by December. I think we can get that done by December. That one they wanted done by December. We're going to reject that one. We're going to accept the, yeah, I think that can go there. I think that should be alright. No, Nobytes only has 13 active users, which... So releasing of January, which is basically in the next month or so. We'll accept that one. We're not going to accept the support right now because we don't have the money. It's not well known about Nobite. It might be the new big hit as it has all the new features. You'll be able to try the new in the near future. Yeah. I don't want to have to accept all those, but we'll do it. It looks like that we're going to say that we're going to move the lowest projected product. We're going to move that to the SCM server. Move all of those to the SCMs because that's going to take us a little less load on it. Rift Trick. Oh, Rift Trick is the one that gets us so much. I think we can move that over to SCM as well. Just reduce our load. Let's reduce the load. That takes about 1.2. Okay, this is our defining moment. Release. We're gonna order 100. We're gonna order 100,000 copies. I can't afford this, so we will go 90. Let's go with 50,000, I guess. And Nilbytes has no active users. What? Oh, okay. Let's also go to development on manage employees. No, not manage employees. Let's go with manage staff. We're gonna dismiss another courier because, frankly, what was I doing? Oh yes, my releases. L bytes, Manil bytes. We're gonna port this for sure. Active. We want to port it on the most active users. So we're gonna port it all the way. We're gonna port it on all of those. Those there. We'll also port it onto this one as well. To these ones. And I guess we can also say NextOS as well. I think getting that ported over, even though with that as being, we're gonna change basically this one. We're gonna change the price. We're gonna drop that down to 40 now. That shouldn't be. If anybody who bought it, they followed the today. We're gonna change that down to 60. Give it a little bit of a price drop. Day one people get it at 68. Hey, we made some money. Not much, but we are porting it though. Because there's not a lot of active users on that current operating system, so support for Vanilla Byte is going to be on both sides for right now, because okay, so we can't deal with Doors 6. We're going to connect all those together. And then we're going to say, rename that one to main server. And yeah. So now we have more, so it should now be able to support that hosting job. Any other, we'll accept you there. Punch Studios, fine. I feel like it could be bought out. They want that by December. That we can do. They want that one also by December. I think we can accept all of these since they're like the ones that have the higher priority. You know, this one needs to be done by the October. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop some of these down to have less of a support. Because that needs to be done by October, and that needs to be done first. So get that one done. And then the rest of these will be lowered. We're going to lower you down a little bit as well. Because those that don't have that goal that needs to be met a little bit sooner, we can say we can close that out. But that one that needs to be done by October needs to be done first. So Okay. I feel like that. Let's go to my releases. Let's start. Let's print. We're not going to print a whole lot here. Um, we're going to print that at about that's 100. That's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 for this. Can I cancel that one? Because there's hardly anybody using it, and so we're gonna change the price on this one down to $5. $5. Because I have a feeling that any stocks that we have left over, they'll just be $5. In stock, like we have 100,000 in stock on that thing. I want to, let's just change it to even a $2, I guess, actually. We'll drop that down to 25. And then now let's change the price. Let's drop that down to 50. Get more people on the platform, I guess. So we're still supporting that. We're just not marketing. Marketing is very sparse on it. They cannot support marketing anymore on this one. So what I'm thinking what we do is we just put 1,000 on this. We just put 1,000 for the service team to do. It's not like it's doing a whole lot. And then that one, we'll market that at like 500. 100 will, whoops. Just did a very small marketing process on them. It's going to be very sparse, but that's alright. I don't want it to be... We're almost done porting it to the rest of these operating systems. We're going to educate you in more of system, I guess. Okay. Now we're doing pretty well for ourselves. We're slowly there. I think what we can do is let's develop a final software. Let's develop another antivirus software. This one's gonna be based off of that one. Now we're gonna put everything that we can possibly put into it. Now we could do data mining. Okay. We'll go with advanced. It's going to be an existing framework. BitView 97. It's going to take less than a year to develop this thing. If I were to say, okay, it's going to take about a year, but what I want to do is if we slowly increase our tech level, it's still going to take approximately about 2 years. Actually, let's leave the interface down there. Because we don't want to take this for too long. Next, final premium. Okay, supported tech levels. We want the most best tech level that we can possibly get, but we do want it to be 1990. So if we do that, That means that our tech level here is still going to take us approximately about 2 years on that. That's going to take us 2 years. That's going to take us about a year if we drop everything down by... I want to take as much less of approximately less than a certain amount of years. Because with the interface, I think we can get that tech level up there. These are still, I think that's still going to take us about a year. I think our networking can go up a year, and we think we can do it. We'll do it on Opti OS, develop. No. We're going to call this one, we're using BitView 97, which is, I'm wondering if BitView 97, no, if you're doing existing, BitView 97, 7, let's go down by one and see if this has better technology. Let's see, ours has everything on it. I think we're going to be okay. We can do that. If we say we create an existing new one, and we do, it's going to take us about 2 years again. What I'm thinking is okay, so if we use our existing BitView and we just upgrade these tech levels by 1, on everything, it should. That just means that if we set everything up, leaving the system scanning by 1992, I think we are doing great here. It's going to take us about a year to develop, and 4 and 8, so I think we should develop. I think we should be alright. Let's do by Neil 4.0. We'll call it 4.0, not 4.0. And we'll click develop. It's going to be very complex, but I think we can do it. In a timely manner. Now, it should only take us about a year to get it done. So, if we can say, let's look at our managed teams. If we look at the core team, and we look at employees, they're not employees. We look at tasks. Yeah. Okay. If we look at it and we say, okay, so they're doing that. I want to check project details. We have about recommended 14 designers, recommended programmers 7, and 7 artists. We have, I think we really desperately need another programmer because we have like so many art designers, and I don't get that. I have to replace all that furniture there. We got another hosting job. Maxing current bandwidth usage. We're gonna have to reject the Science Industries because we can't really support it because we don't have the money. We'll accept you. I will accept your offer though. So it's just going to keep those 7 users there. Spending a little bit of money each month, spending 1,000 a little bit is not going to be terrible. Now, we do want to set this at a high priority because that's basically what we are doing. We're going to assign the service that only now. So that and Manil bytes. New bytes. We're gonna cancel. We're gonna end the new bytes. We're still gonna keep the new bytes too, though. Okay, because we're gonna try to get this basically product details. When did we start development? Started development in July. So what we want to do is we could probably wait. We got some education here. We're going to educate you in more networking. We're going to educate you in more networking. Because once we get to where we're going, we're going to need to get. I'm hoping that we can. Okay, you're going to be core. You're going to be educated in 2D. I'm kind of hoping that by this might be a 2-year process rather than typical know-how, but it should. I want to get at least 2 iterations on it. Support for that. We're going to accept the print jobs. Because I know that we can get these print jobs done pretty quickly. If we have, if we come down here and we say, do we have the new servers? Because if we do, do we have the new server? We do have the new server, which is basically we want to take and basically what I want to do is we're going to take these 2 servers here and we're going to basically place those with those. Now it is going to be a little bit better in quality. And then what I'm going to do is let's sell that one off. We got a little bit of some servers down here, so it's not terrible, I guess. And I'm going to get rid of these ones off the wall back here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to shift them. We're going to move you. Shift you there. We can only move 1 at a time. So we can move 2. So let's move those 2. And we're going to basically try to cut down our costs on stuff. And that's a big no-no. We need to remove those. Because frankly, they're going the opposite direction. In the opposite direction on what they're supposed to go. There we go. We can move 2 more. Because we want to shift all of the printing stuff as much as we can. Let's do review. I don't. Yeah, I don't think we can get access to this one here. This light. But I think we can put that there. Actually, you know what? Let's sell that one there. I know it's not going to be so much light in there, but I think you know what? Let's do this here. I think it's going to be a lot better there in the first place, due to the fact that we have servers down there and they need lights to see. So I think that'll be better about it anyway. Anyway, we are on our second iteration. I wanted to try to get at least 2 of these iterations done, because getting our team management up a little bit. Because see, I haven't even received any education. I think we're gonna get you into full 2D design there, full of everything. I'm surprised I haven't even gotten myself leveled up yet into any networking, and I'm shocked at that, because you know I'm only doing 2 iterations, except all. Now, I wanted to see your releases. Great quality. I want to see if we can do another port on this to see if those aren't worth porting to, I guess. That's a phone. That's a phone operating system. I think we will definitely. I think it's just port it anyway. I think we will. It'll get us a little bit more users, but I don't think it's going to be. Okay, you education. You educate. Let's get you into the system. And now we're going to go into development mode here. Yes, I know it doesn't have any support for it. I do want to take these guys down here. We're going to change their roles. Everything must be secondary. Support. So that means when they do supporting, they will actually more focus on the services than the porting. Now, this is supposed to be a 2-year release, but Neo 4 will be released. Neo 4.0 should be released in 2003. Because we want to get that going. We're still straggling. We're still holding on. We haven't even grown out of the phase, you know, because I've been watching recently a lot of Software Inc. from Conflict Nerd. One of my favorite YouTubers at the moment that play Software Inc. besides Flabaliki, and there's a few others that are playing currently. I think those are the only 2 that are currently playing Software Inc. that I know of, anyway. Support, nope. We're not taking any more supports right now until we don't have any extra supports. They want that by December of 2002. I think we'll just reduce those down as far as we can go. Because I think that's going to get done. Our goal there is 94. I think that'll get done. And then that's going to be a big priority, so I think we can get it done. You're going to be educated. You You can get a little bit of some 2D in there, I guess. Adding a little bit of some artistry work does help and support on that. Let's get a review on this. We're going to mark it a press build and mark it a press release. We're not ready to quite pronounce this yet. I'm surprised I haven't got a single level up education. Yep. Let's end that review there. Okay, we'll reiterate it again. We'll put the marketing vanille 4.0. We did not get anybody in there, so we'll assign that to service team. They're now going to start being more of a service help. End that there. Any active, less active users, we're going to take less of those. You are still having main. Okay, so Vanilla Byte still has active users. The support for the next OS still has a lot of active users. The support for Final Premium still has. AdWatch has still some active users. But we're gonna start dropping the less active one. Because now that we have to do our writing, getting 2D art. Wow, 2D art's going pretty fast there. We're going to end the marketing for Vanilla Bytes 2 now, because I don't think we need it. And we're going to cancel support, because there's only like 5 viewers left. So, we'll put our press release early. I'm going to end this cutting edge. There wasn't, we're going to market another press release. But this time we're only going to do up to pictures this time. Rather than heavily focusing on a high priority on that, because that needs to be done. And that's also going to need to be done as well at a higher priority. Marketing can be less. No, let's do that. Can be less for now. Bring it down to 8. Support, that's going to drop down to about a 3. Because there's not much support left. And drop you down to a 6. You still have active users, but, we'll take that, I think we can put you, I think we can put you on the main server there. I think we can even put you on the main server as well. Let's accept you want it by when? December of this year? No. We got one going on right now. We're going to educate you in system. That's all those. Let's educate you. Want some art, so we'll get you into 2D, I guess. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good for money-wise, I guess. If we do get more, we'll definitely go up and create another team. Create a games team, or worth. I know we have stock in some place. So details. We could buy these guys, but we don't have the money. Nope, can't even buy super hard either. Fly Kingdom. You can't buy them within the first existence. Ah, Vanilla LLC. That's myself. I wanted to see. I think we had somebody. I think we had. Hold on. Details. No, I know that we had stock in somebody, and I could buy those back for slide tab, but no. Okay, so let's go to this one. Okay, Punch Studios. We do have a lot in for Punch Studios, I guess. Super Hard was made out of July, and I think we can details. They are. We still can't. We can't buy those guys. Fly Kingdom Studios. Details. They're still within the first existence of their business. I'm wondering. We do that. We'll keep those guys. We'll go to details. I remember that we had details here. No, I think it's the next guy. No, Throw Ltd. I think if we sell, we have a lot of stock in these guys. They're most specialized in audio tools and stuff, so I don't know. Educate you in art. Let's get a review on this thing. On Vanilla 4.0. We should have, we are getting so close to getting it produced. A 6.6, we're going to reiterate it here because I think, and the iteration. Let's educate you in system. I'm going to hire another employee that has service. That's going to be a good marketer. Kept all in close. Just a good marketing person. We'll do a couple more looks. What I think what we could do is this will be support team now, and we could probably get like a small, like a 6-person marketing team. I think that's what I'm, okay, so what we're going to do is we have enough that we could probably support another team. What I'm going to do is we're going to place our small. Okay, so let's go. Let's go hire employee. No. Over here. Okay, now what we're going to do is over here is going to be our small marketing team. We're not going to accept marketing deals. It's just going to be 6 people. They're going to be mainly as a marketing team, and then we're going to create another. I'm going to create like a little bit of a hallway here. We'll merge those rooms together. And then what it will do is we'll make the bathrooms back here for, we'll actually, no. Yeah, we'll delete that, bulldoze that room. We'll set up a bathroom back here, a small little bathroom. I think we can probably get away with the small bathroom. So, and then let's put that there. Now, what I'm going to do is that is open area space there, but we are going to put these as there. I think that open area does allow for airflow, I guess, a little bit easier. So let's go. Let's go over here. We're gonna now. I think what I'm going to do is. Okay, let's see if we can get 6 in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can get 5 in here, which I think is great. We could probably even get another one on the back wall there, but I think we should be all right. Now, what I'm also... Okay, I was making sure I was placing those correctly there. Okay. So, we could probably... I think what we'll do is let's get one back here, an extra person. And then we'll just place you there. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to go along the wall back here. We'll place a couple in the back there to help improve our environment. We'll add in a sprinkler system in there. We'll add a wall clock. We'll give a plant there. And another... I think you can get a floor plant there. I think that'll help improve. And then we'll get a painting up in there. Let's do... we do need to... this is going to be probably... Oh, where's the thing here? Thank you. Okay, this is only going to be for the marketing side of things. Now, I actually think that if we do this perfectly, I think we'll do something like that. And then what we'll do... I did not hold shift, but that's alright. Okay. Now, our marketing team, we can get the modern computer now. I'm going to give the marketing team the better computers for now. for now. Okay, now we don't have good ventilation right now. Enough lighting here. There's not enough light, which I understand that. So what we need to do is I kind of like the large wall lamp there. So I think what I'll do is we're going to shift these around because I want them to be able to see the wall clock there. Okay. That's our little marketing room. They're going to get the more expensive computers because they're going to be basically a little bit better. Now we are marketing. So servicing. So these are going to be a lot better. Those could also be better, I guess, for marketers inboxes, but I don't know. They just help with service, so I don't know. We'll just go with these then. That one does not have let's duplicate you. I'm gonna put you there. And then what I'm thinking is, since we do have extra light there, I still want to get a window. So what we're gonna do is just a large window in the back there. And do we have any windows down below here? No. There's not enough good lighting in this room here, so I think what we'll do is we will add an additional light down that way. Actually, no. What we'll do is I want to improve I want to improve it a lot, as much as we can. Because that way, and then let's get another plant down in here, I guess. Just get a foot plant down there. So that now we can get access, they can get access to the TV, if anything, and they have improved things out there. So we're good. So got a little bit of more space. There is not lighting in this room here, so I forgot to put lighting here. I hate that sometimes that the music does quit, though, once in a while. But I think what we'll do is we'll put I think that should be good enough. Just as a thing, we will put a bookcase out here. So that we have a little bit of decoration, and then I'll throw in, maybe we'll throw in a few paintings. Let's find our table cactus. We'll put a table cactus there, and there, and there, and then we'll put in our table plant there, there, and there. There. So now this one here, we're gonna go into manage teams. Manage. Let's rename this one to support. Okay, and then we need marketing. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we're spelling that right. And we'll add that one. Now this one has 100% compatibility. What we want to do is we want to hire want to hire the best service in marketing. And we're going to go down to the marketing team. We want the one with the best marketing skills and the highest marketing possible. I'm going to hire you. You are going to be pretty bad. See if we can get another one that... Let's see if we can get 5 of these. Okay, so we got another bad person. Because I want to get basically like a few extra marketing people. You're hired because you have normal. Okay, so let's go with more compatibility, I guess. And now let's go one more. Okay. We're trying to hire ones that have basically the high quality in terms of marketing. Because if we can, well, we had 4, so that's 5. We have one that can't do much of anything, but we can get him higher, leveled up. I don't want to hire anybody who has bad quality, who can't really... Okay, I think... now let's look at a lead, HR, and high quality. Want to look for somebody who has substantially a high in HR and can hire effectiveness and multitasking. Does have law. I don't want to have too law focused. There we go. You're hired as well. And let's go to manage employees. Marketing. I think Bruno is the leader. So we're gonna. He does not can handle hiring, handle education, and handle complaints. But we don't really need that there. So let's change roles. They're going to be the leader. We're going to set all of these are going to be just solely servicing, so that we don't focus. So we're going to change roles. Let's say just to service point. HR, automation, multitasking. It's pretty bare bones, I guess. We do have one that can do. If we look at it, he can do handle support. But I didn't really mean. I meant to really have him. You know what? We're gonna fire you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm spending way too much looking for somebody to manage these guys, and I didn't really pay attention. So now, you do have a little bit of support and a little bit of marketing, but you can do, you can handle post-release tasks, improve, I want more, no, don't do it again. You have that support more, you are hired because you are hired. I don't care for the hire thing. We're going to change roles, be leader, and we're going to cut everything out. You're just going to be for marketing. What I actually will say is they will be marketing, but they will have change roles. We're going to take off programming. Okay. Now we're going to assign this to support, to marketing. No, we're going to take that off support. We're going to assign that to marketing. And then we're going to also assign the marketing team to also work on these lower end. That one, we're not going to leave that one on support. I'm going to assign that also. These guys are going to have a little bit less in supporting. They're only going to support the ones that have the higher amount, the over 100,000 on supporting. Like, see, these guys only are supposed to support that, you know. Vanilla Bites. Alright, so we're going to educate you in more of 2D. You can get educated in, let's go full audio there in 2D art. Educate you. We're going to go in some networking and some 2D art. Whoops. Release you out there, yes. Market a press build. Oh wow. Black Kingdom really has gone there. Let's do a press release again. This time we're going to add a press video to it. Educate, you're going to get into full. There. Alright. Now they're going to start marketing for vanilla. Should be at the highest priority. We're going to switch that to limit that to marketing only. My head, I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache from this music. Let's go with the 2D there, I think. We are going to release, like I said, we're going to release this year. So I think we can have a final review on this thing. I'm going to reiterate on it. Okay, this is our final iteration. Actually, what I wanted to do is just look at our past review of March. Okay, so that in my team marketing. I'm gonna fire you. If you're uncomfortable, you're fired. You're uncomfortable in your team, service, support, marketing, begin looking. You're hired. So it's got, some of the art has dropped, I guess, for the iteration process, but I think that should be alright. If we look at it from our past review of April, it was about a 7.7, and most of it, it's pretty overall pretty good. I just wanted to reiterate on it because we didn't really do much iteration. all companies. I wanted to see if I think we were buying super hard, I think. Oh no, it wasn't super hard. Um, um, throw LTT details. Flight Kingdom is worth that much, and we were actually keeping them on our radar. So Flight Kingdom is what we're gonna keep our Nuzly on, because now what I want to do is let's go look at data overlays, environments. Even with that being open, this room has poor insulation. But it only has that little thing there, so I don't. That's good insulation. It's not great, I guess. Okay, so we are at 8, 9, I guess. We have been, I know that this thing's almost out, but can we go and can we port this to at least, I don't want to port it to too much of anything. I'm gonna put it on line shade. I'm gonna put it based on all of these, I guess, because that way, you know, we're put that at high priority right now. The only team that shouldn't be here is the marketing team. And we need to assign that to marketing, not core. They're never. Hi. Burglars have looted my place again. But it's like, it's not very much. I think we could probably maybe get ourselves away with another team. Got our marketing. I think this is probably going to be, maybe the title is probably going to be somewhere along the lines of marketing. Not marketing, but more along the lines of new teams. And I think that might be something that we do take a look at, and we say, we're going to create another team here. They do have to go down to use the bathroom, and I forgot to dang out. I do that. I hate that. So here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to market, not market, we need to build ourselves a bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a toilet. And then what I'll do is I'll use the better lighting fixture, because and what I want to do is I want to see if I want to change these styles. Change the room styles. Interior floor, that's fine, but room construction materials, interior, we're going to utilize, I think we're going to utilize that, and then we're going to do the floor. And I'll do like checkered floors in there. Apply that there. Let's go to room colors. We're going to go white for the exterior. Interior is going to be white. All white. Actually, we're going to place it over more like, we're going to place it like a blue. But we're going to do that on the walls. We're going to leave that white, and then we're going to set that to blue on the wall. Okay. Now we do have the data overlay, so the data overlay is probably something I want to get rid of, because that way we can kind of put them in the room. Nope, we're just gonna basically this thing is gonna be there, and that should be there. That should be there. Oh, hold on. Nope. We're gonna do actually, can I select entire building, and can I set the outdoor color to be like a brick? And then can we go with some sort of like a brownish kind of color? No, and I think that'll look a lot nicer. Let's hire another cleaner, I guess, now, because I did get rid of one. Hire the other one. They're going to come in at the same time. You're going to come in at 7. You come in at 8. You're going to come in... so remember, if we go at 7, it's going to be at 11. So we'll bring you in at 11. Just to kind of get things where there is a little bit. Cleaning comes in at... Let's accept all and close. We're going to release this. Yes. When's the next upcoming release? The next antivirus is December. In that year, so I think we can aim for a July release. Market. We're going to market a final. We're going to market a press release. We're going to market a release date of April of July of next year. It's going to be 7 months. I think we can get it done. They're done. We're going to mark it under those. We're going to market that. Now, what we're going to do is, we're not going to release it this month. We're going to wait a little bit, though, to release the marketing. We haven't really heard about it. It looks amazing. It has all new features. They're aiming for a July of 04, basically. We're so close to getting that marketing vanilla 4.0. We're just doing a lot of that. It's so close, so darn close. According to Next OS, is it? We're doing pretty good. I can say. I think we might as well. I think let's release this thing now. Let's work on getting our game team, I guess. So let's go to the construction. Now up here it's going to be a lot different than what it is going to be from downstairs. But we are still going to follow kind of that style downstairs of things. So let's get in. It's going to be basically like there, and it's going to be a small 2-door room in here. But I think what we'll do okay. Now I don't want to take let's just create a new thing here. Let's go so this is going to be our game dev team. So let's build ourselves. Hold on. Nope, I need you guys. I need that. I need to go over here. Okay, we're going to start creating our office space. So we're going to have 2 there, so that's going to be 1. Let's just go throughout the whole end there. Okay, I'm going to do it based on this side rather than the other side. So if we can get 4 of those in, if we can get 3 along the thing, now what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade everybody to have the modern thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically duplicate it. 1, 2. So we'll have to. I actually do like that, having that similar there. No, that's going to be our main team there. We're going to actually, take and we're going to shift all of these over. I'm going to move those over by 1 there. And I think we could probably squeeze more in there, but I think we're not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to place 1 there. We do need to, I think, oops, I put those in the wrong spot, aren't I? Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm putting those in the wrong spot. And I would have preferred, there was an exit from the outside connection. I know that for sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I think that should be okay. There's not light, add windows or lamps. Now, what I'm going to do is, since this is, let's go over here. We're going to go to the door. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a, I'm going to do a 2-lane there. So now there is no access from the outside. There's still not access. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a double door there. There's enough light, add windows and or lamps. Now, the desks, now what we're going to do is we're going to say the desk lamps on the those are going to be there, and that one will also be there at there. Now, there isn't going to be much light passing going through, which, you know, is alright. I think we'll get a couple of lamps in here. I think what we'll do is let's move you over to there. That's still going to do us pretty neat and dandy there. Let's go with a floor plan. No, we can't do that there. Never mind. Okay, so that means we have 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 by 5. That's going to give us, so 3 by 5, so 5, 10, 15, 16 for our game designers. Or our operator. Let's do, well, if we do 16 there, and let's say we select everything in select the furniture. I'll select the selected furniture. And if we were to do that over here, we would actually have a little bit more room. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut that guy off there. I know. And then we're going to delete you there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to copy and duplicate, because we can get a few sets in here. Okay. No. And then basically all we're going to do is we're going to no, dang it. Okay, it's just going to be a lot quicker if I just do this. And I didn't even never. Now, they're going to be tight squeeze in there, but they think that should be good enough. This is going to be for our operating system, so that means we have 4 by 5, which is going to basically be about 20 people in here. That's going to be about 16. So that's basically, we have 4 more people over here for the operating. So let's start with an operating system. So what we're going to do is we want to, basically what we want to do is we want to start with a compatible team. So let's go, let's hire, let's make a new team. We're going to call this the OS team. Team all caps. We'll add you finally. And then we'll do our game team right now. We're not going to start that just quite yet. No, actually, let's put in, we will actually, because I'm not quite for sure what we got in store for us, so let's go, okay, so let's go to develop software. Okay, what we want to do is we want to make main focus on is our computer software. We want to make sure that it has 3D, networking, and we're going to say OS team. Now we know that there's going to be some glaring issues. We'll definitely do App Store support and auto updates. We're not going to do cloud backup though. Speech recognition. Unified search, widgets, notifications, themes, custom themes, windowing system for sure, file encryption, system recovery, code signing, user accounts, plug and play virtualization, multitasking, and even touch. We're not going to do cloud backup or thing. We're just going to use the auto update feature. So that even if we take out, that's only going to be 5 years, but if we do that, that's going to bring in a little bit of bandwidth. If we take out custom themes, it's not going to change much of anything there. Speech recognition, we're not, since this is a computer operating, I'm going to disable touch. That's going to require, it's going to take us a long time. And we need the OS team. Okay. We are going to use an existing. Okay, so we can't use an existing. So what we'll do is we'll create a new framework for it. And it's still going to cost us about 6 years. If we do that, we will have custom themes installed and App Store. I don't mind it being 7 years to get this done. Put it on the server, put server 0, and then we'll put it on the SCM. Then we'll click develop it. Now we don't have anybody in level 0 design work, but we don't have anybody, no. We'll call it Vanille OS, by Vanille OS, okay, develop. Now we do, I don't want to do any of that, so let's just click develop here. Notice compliance, there's nobody with anything on there. The size. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in, we're going to start by looking at a designer, and we're going to go through we're going to start with system, okay, and we're going to go, and we want to go with the OS team. Now I like to do with the highest possible skills that we can. You could actually, Miles could actually be our HR. Just wouldn't be able to handle hiring, which is alright, I guess. You're hired. Let's look again. Can't handle the hiring process, which is fine. You're hired. You're hired. Okay. Let's look again. Okay. Two of those will need to hire some more employees. Let's go with a designer in 2D. Again, looking. If you have no. Okay, you're hired. You also have some 2D and some audio design. You're hired. Okay. Let's look one last time just to see if we get anybody new. Nope. Okay. We're going to need to hire another designer. Let's go hire one. We already got our 2D. Let's hire a single 3D designer. I don't think we will need... if we can get somebody... Let's look again. Because I really want to have... okay, you're hired, I guess. Look again. You have a little bit of 2D design, those guys are pretty inadequate, though. You have system and 3D? No. And last look, because I wanted to get two. Okay, you're hired, I guess. Okay, I'm not really paying attention to how much we've got here. Artistry. No, not artistry. Designer. We're going to go in audio. Audio, I think we will begin looking for an audio designer, but I think we will only hire... you are not what I'm looking for, so... I wanted to see if you could get someone with audio artistry on top of it. Because you're hired. And someone who has at least a little bit of audio. Look again. Maybe we might get somebody who has double. You're hired as well. And then basically what I do is I like to hire those who are initially designers. And we'll do networking, begin looking. You're hired as a network. And we go in and then we go through. I want to see what else we've got here as well. You're hired. Oops. Okay, we're good. And now we're going to need to hire. Okay. Let's go with programming. We're going to hire one in every single one if we can. Just one. You're hired, dude. You also have a good... Do you know what would also be good? Because you also have some 3D and a 2D artistry. 2D a little bit of there. So you're hired. I know that I said I was only going to hire two, but he was really good. Normally I don't. 2D programming. I'm looking. You are definitely going to be hired because you can do some 2D artistry work for us. Let's go programmer. 3D. I'm looking. This one, I kind of want to see if we can... you actually have a little bit of everything there. You're hired, and you're hired. That one I wanted to hire too because we need more a little bit into 3D programming. 3D audio. Again, looking. You have HR mechanics. You also are pretty good at improved tasks. Let's look again. God. I spent a little bit. I just didn't really... I could have probably... now, our final programming we need is network. And I want to make sure that if you do have... if you have networking... Okay. I think I'll spend a little bit more money looking again. Nope. Okay, let's do hire another... Another final employee. We're gonna go finally in artistry. We're gonna hire one in 2D. In 2D artistry. Um, let's look again. Okay, you're hired because you have design work and HR stuff, which we can look again. I just wanted to see. Okay, I just wanted to see if we had any other people like that. Let's go. Not service, artistry. 3D. Looking for one 3D artist. Artist because I don't think. Wait, do we need? Hold on. Details. I don't think we only have those programmers. We only have the recommended programmers. We have more designers than we do have in programming technology, and we have more artistry than what we do need. So I think we could probably go in and say, if we look at our team, manage team, on our OS we have 19 team members. I think what we could do is let's go and hire a programmer. And I think we'll hire another system because I think that's going to be good. If he has other good I want to see if we can try to get a 4-star person. Somebody who has a lot of good programming skills in general. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just hire this guy, I guess, because I have a little bit of extra money. I do want to maybe look at. You have 3. You have. No, I'm kind of just torn at what I want right now. You have a little bit of. You're hired, I guess. Because we can fit 20 people in here, and that's why I went and hired 20 of those people. Now if we go in and we say, we look at the project details for this, we have over 20 designers, 10 programmers, and artists, 10 artists, which I think we have a lot of people there, so I think we can do things pretty decently. We're gonna end that there for today. What you guys will probably end up seeing is the this team here. Switch that to team to OS team, because that where they can be supported much more brighter. This one we are going to limit the room usage to the OS team as well for now. I'm going to come up with my team, service, marketing, you're fired. Educate you in system. If you're uncomfortable in your team, you're fired because you don't, service, marketing. Begin looking on high. We're going to go with marketing team. You're hired. Don't care what you're doing. I'm gonna promote this now. This one I did say July, so I think so April, May, June, July. So we got about 3 months. We're gonna pause because frankly, right now, you can't get in. And what I'm going to do is we're going to shift to those back there. And I'm also going to say we'll shift and move you back to that way there. And then what we'll do is we'll shift. Actually, we'll delete. So that furniture off and so that one off. There's not enough lighting in the room. Now, let's go find our windows here. Window. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to actually set these up back here. Alright, and then nope, didn't have it. I want to dismantle you because I don't think okay, whatever. And then we'll place one over here, I guess. Just to make it symmetrical, I guess. It won't be quite symmetrical because of that door's there. But what I'm thinking is, I'm wondering if we could actually change that to be a double door. More or less. More or less. And now these guys don't have much of in terms of decorations and stuff. So what we're going to do is we'll give these guys a painting there and there. I believe they can still walk through. I believe they can still walk through if that's still sitting there. So, we'll put in a wall clock there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do table plants are going to go there. They're also going to go there, and then we're going to set up our cactuses. They're going to go in the opposite direction. And I think we would put a table plant there as well. I didn't give these guys. So we'll go checkered like I do all the time. I like to set up checkerboarded stuff. Okay. Now, that's going to be our OS team. Now, that's going to take us about 6 years to get it done. But I think we can get it done. It'll be our first only operating system that we're going to start with a framework, by the way, so that we can get royalties on it for modern things. Over here doesn't have much of anything either, but we are going to definitely, I'm going to put a table plant in the corners of there. Let's also give them both a painting. On both sides there. I think we can upgrade our computers too, but put a clock there. Do we have, where's the, oh, bookshelf. We'll put in a couple of bookshelves. Now, I'm thinking what we'll do is, what I'm going to do is, I think what we'll do is to help lessen up the load of people going downstairs from up here, we'll put a couple of watering. I think what we'll do is we'll move it down. I don't want it standing right in front of the doors. I think we'll put 2 up here. So these guys up here don't have to go all the way downstairs if they don't want to. And we'll also, I think we will put in a vending machine here as well in the middle. So they don't have to go all the way downstairs. Actually, I will move that down to here, I guess. And then I think what we'll do is do this. We need to make, I want to make a little bit of a seating area up here. Nice a little one. And I think I could even say, let's dismantle you. I know I'm taking a lot of time with this episode. I think we'll have to go there with it. So, at least now they have at least a place where they can go and sit if they need to. It's going to be tight squeeze in there, but I think they can deal with it. If they need to, they can go through there. It'll be a lot safer. So, we started with Vanilla OS. Okay. A lot of it we thrown in was 2D, but bug fixing. Well, I'm going to end it here because we did get new teams, new stuff. This is come back to the next episode and see whether Vanilla 4.0 is going to do us any good, whether Vanilla OS is going to make us profit. Maybe we might have. This is going to take roughly, it says it's going to take roughly 6 years to get this thing done. So I don't know. We might use both sides as OS team. As both sides. I want to do manage employees though. I do want to look at OS team. We're going to go down here. We're going to go to leading roles. We want to see who has the best out of leading roles. So far, Geneva, Miles is the one that we did hire for it. That I did say that we were going to put under. You don't have a lot of HR skills, so no, you're not going to be that there. You don't have any automation, but you do have higher education. So Geneva Miles has sequels, iterations, and frameworks. Handle post-release tasks. Not really much of in that, but we're going to change your role as leader. And we're going to set all of you guys, all of the OS team, change those roles. We're going to put service as a secondary process. Now, if I do select the entire team, and we go into development, we have a lot of 2D and a lot of audio in here. Some 3D. I guess we don't have a lot of system or network designers. No. Want detail? No, not details. Now let's go over here to manage HR management. The OS team doesn't really have anybody there, but we have a leader, I guess. Any specifications? I don't mind taking out automation, law, marketing, and support. We'll set it up to 3, education level 3. Employees. You have a Miles. You need to change your role. Leader. HR management. Now, hiring doesn't have the process of hiring though. And I'm going to say 10 people at any time. Yeah. Handle wages and handle complaints. Monthly budget, we're going to double that. I'm going to say 10,000 there on it. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Sports, HR is fine. Handle all those if you can. Marketing, HR management, if you can. Education. Specializations in law. If you have any of those extra multitasking and stuff, 3 specializations. And Vanilla 4 is overdue and is losing followers. Release. Market, let's go with 50,000. And no, we'll do that. 50,000 market and 2 teams. It should only be on the marketing team. Let's go with 6. Let's go with 10. I guess. Is inclusion. We think that is great value. We don't expect it to sell very well. Maybe if you market it some more, they will need to make a name for themselves in this market. There is no one to buy it. Hopefully they will port it. Okay, now we are going to port this. To the most active users. I'm even going to go there and say we'll do that. We'll port it, and I think we're doing pretty good. We will be able to get a subsidiary at some point, I hope. Because we are doing Fly Kingdom Studios is what I did say that we were going to purchase at some point. They're like worth 109, and we can't even buy them. Yeah. So Fly Kingdom is the one that we're gonna, and they only have one product. So I don't know. Because our creators can't park anywhere. Okay. So let's go over here. Now, we're gonna go. I'm gonna place. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna place a road there, and then I'm gonna place up a. Period. There, and then no, vertical parking is what we want. And I'm also going to add a little bit more. I'm going to add more down there on the main floor as well. Just a little bit. So now we do have more parking available for our people. I almost am. Actually, I am tempted. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to. Address parking spots? No. What I want to do is we're going to remove no, not yet. Let's place a ramp. Place a dual ramp here. Let's go up to E. Let's go with build a road there, and then with another ramp there, and then vertical parking, I believe. Okay, I think we'll leave that there. Okay, I think now that we have some good, nice, decent parking, the final thing is, the final thing I do want to do, is let's go and select all of these, in this computer. We're going to go and we're going to replace these with the more modernized flashy computer. With the more current model of computer, I guess. Select all those. And we're going to replace all those with the better improved. Now, I think that should be good enough for us to get started for our company. Well, for this episode, for the end of this episode, I guess. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button. If you also really are enjoying this, definitely do hit that subscribe button because it really does help. And a lot of times I do forget to say this sometimes, but make sure that you hit that all, not personalized, because then you're not going to get everything that you want. Also, check out these 2 videos if I do post, if I do have them here. We'll see you guys in the next episode.